Everybody, welcome back. Sport Federation TV. Nice to have you along with us. And of course, if you're watching the show right now, you will know that just last week we had in studio with us the guys from Western Cape Bridge. They're busy with a program in the Bonteheuwel area where there's a number of, 16 odd schools between Bridgetown and Bonteheuwel participating in the Western Cape Bridge program, where there's kids actually playing bridge at the various schools. And what's more is they actually engaging with the headmasters and the schools and the school governing bodies and playing bridge during schools to bolster some of the activity at the schools. In studio with me now is Imtiaz Caffrey and Belinda Gertze. Nice to have you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
First time for you. I was lucky enough to come to your event about 3 weeks ago at the Western Province Cricket Club. Imtiaz, you guys had a lot of kids at the event.
That's what we had a challenge in getting 20 kids to that event, because remember we dealing with the Bonteheuwel community, but it was well organized, and we managed to taxi them in, and they thoroughly enjoyed themselves. The first time they've been exposed to an open day like that, and they all enjoyed it.
Belinda, how did you get started in the world of bridge?
Okay, Muhammad asked me to come on board, and then I said I'm gonna see. Then I went on a Friday, and then I was checking. First said I'm first gonna check it out, and then I will see. But when they started, I was there. Then it was interesting, and a lot of thinking, a lot of maths also. So yeah, then but the group that I was with we were 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, I'll see, I'll come back. And from there, I just went back on a Wednesday and a Friday. And we had training with Imtiaz, Steven, and Duncan. And it was good, because then they wanted women also on the team.
Yeah. Imtiaz, you've been involved with bridge for a while now. You've had some serious competitions in your time.
Yes, well, I've been playing in bridge probably at the club and local, national, and international level for about 25 years. This collaboration that I've been involved in is simply fantastic. It really overwhelms me with emotion. You know? So meeting folk like Belinda from the Bonteheuwel area and her contemporaries, they're a great bunch of people. They are passionate about this project, and you can see from the first time I met the bunch, and they were sold on this project. So they stayed the course. We've been together since about mid-June this year, so this is month 4, and it's hard work. Yeah. And being a coach, you know, we had to start at base level with them, obviously, so they didn't know anything about bridge. They knew their way around cards with Klaverjas and so on.
Yeah. Is it close, similar? Klaverjas and bridge? Not
up
really.
to
Okay.
a point. Up to a point.
You both use cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've had to explain to them, look, every hand tells a story. So, and within every hand there's a puzzle, there's a mathematical problem that you have to resolve.
Yeah.
And at first they just used to play and not count and not do anything, and then as the weeks went on, I took up the whip and said, right, we need to get going, and you need to apply your mind. You know, intellectual capacity improves, probability theory, logical thinking, all of that. So the aim is to empower them, and they then pass it on to the kids.
Yeah.
But now these are young trainees. So they don't have the experience, the years and years of experience that we have. And you know, we face different problems all the time when it comes to bridge. So
Belinda, you've just been called a young trainee, but you work in this program with young kids and teaching them. Tell us a little bit, how does that work at the school, and the challenges, or you know, the good stuff and the bad stuff?
Okay, like before when we started, the children didn't know about, they know cards, but they didn't know about bridging. So you had to start from scratch, like a 1 card, to see what is the highest, what is the lowest, and then you gave them 3 cards, and Then we went to 5 cards, and then we went to 8 cards, and now we're about 13 cards. So some is like newbies. You get every week newbies, and you get children that's there for a longer period. And yes, a lot of them, it's helping them also with maths a lot, because it's about counting.
Right.
You need to check around how many of, if you like play spades first, you need to check how many spades went out.
Yeah.
So you need to also check if it's a king is out before you can play whatever. So it's like showing them, and also to be used like partnership, trusting your partner, doing things, because you can't speak talking them in the
you're
game.
not allowed to talk to each
No,
other
you're
during the
not
game.
allowed to.
You have to play.
You have to
tempo.
play.
That must work perfectly for the headmasters at the school. There's no noise.
Yes.
Is that one of the ways to keep the kids quiet?
That's fine. You got to keep them quiet. You got to keep them interested.
Yes.
But the most important thing is we tell them at the start, you must have fun. But just remember, you have a partner. So you must cherish your partner. Like in life, you have a partner, you cherish your partner. You trust your partner. And when you get to play in a team, you've got teammates that you have a responsibility for. This game also...
When you're training the trainer.
We're training the trainer. So far we've got 6 of them. There were a couple more, but 6 is what we deal with. And there's also budgetary constraints, right? So we can't go over. So it's fun with what we have, and they are dedicated and passionate. So
Belinda,
that's a positive.
do you end up getting in your car a couple of times a week and then driving from school to school?
No, we walk. We don't drive. We walk to schools every week. For the week, like it is like this week we had 5 schools, so every day a school, and we have 2 sessions at the school.
Is that part of the thinking? Is stick to the community?
Unfortunately, it's one of the negatives, but it doesn't matter what the weather is. Our trainees are there. Whenever I go into Bontour, I make sure I'll pick up whoever I can on the way. I attend 1 school a week. That's my brief. So
you guys have got an open day coming up tomorrow. It's the at Rosewood Primary in Bonteheuwel from 11:45 tomorrow. Opportunity for kids and moms and dads to come and see how it works.
The invitation has been extended to them. Yes. They obviously, some of them are obviously afraid. They don't know anything about bridge, but for them to see their kids just to participate in this thing and see how it's organized, it will be wonderful.
Belinda, just a final question to you. What is the best thing for you about this program?
To gauge in with the children, because you get children from different types, different areas, different grassroots, and you also see the little ones that as they grow into the game, how the faces when you walk in the morning or in the afternoon, and how they grab you. And if you weren't there for that day at that school, and the next week you come, they will grab, Miss, where were you last week? And that is what it's all about. It's all about the way the kids is something different, something not.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Just to see them happy.
Final message from you, Imtiaz?
Well, there's an opportunity for the learners. They must grab it, and they have grabbed it. And our job is to make sure the program is continuous and sustainable. There must be diamonds out there. You know, if we can do it, if we can represent South Africa, they can also. All they need is an opportunity.
There we go. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us in studio. We're looking forward to see what comes next, and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you, JP.
Thank you.
There we go, folks. Western Cape Bridge. Just a reminder, then, an open day at Bonteheuwel, in Bonteheuwel at the Rosewood Primary School this Saturday, 11:15, 28th of September. And maybe a shout out there to all the schools in the areas, the headmasters. If you've been listening and you potentially want bridge at your club, reach out to Western Cape Bridge Union. You can find Duncan Keat or Mo de Goede's contact details on their website. Fantastic program, and it's pretty easy to introduce at your school because they'll do it all for you. Folks, we'll take a break, and we'll see you in a second. Don't go away.